Yes. We're getting ready to go live here in a minute, people. Let me get everything set up. We get ready to go live here. Be in the chat, say what's up. You want to join the debate? Let me know.
Now to own a military-style weapon and get past an assault weapons ban, as well as the limitation of the number of bullets that could be in a magazine.
What's up? What's good? It's your boy Zillionaire. Wait till y'all coming to the live. We're getting ready to get started, everybody. All right, we're going to get started here in a minute. What's up, everybody? What's good? We're getting ready to get started here. Let's go. Get into this debate. It's going to be a heated debate tonight. The link is in the description. The link is in the description. We're about to get into a heated debate. And we're going to argue some points. Let me tell y'all something here. Let me tell y'all something. The truth, I'm just going to break down the truth to you. If you want to join the live, you click the link in the description. As we join this panel. I'm going to have a few people join the panel in about 10 minutes. 10 minutes, you can join the panel. You click on the link. It's in the description, and you will be able to join the panel. You can click on the link right now, and you can wait. You could be in the waiting area. The hell? Why is it not letting me? It's not letting me post the link. Let me see if I can post this link again. Let's see if I can post the link, y'all. Hold on, give me a second. All right, I'm gonna post the link. And in 10 minutes, y'all can click the link right now, and y'all could be in the waiting area. Click the link right now if you want to be into the live. If you want to come to the live, click the link that I just put into the live. And you can join, you can sit in the waiting room on the panel, okay? If you want to join the live, click on the link right now to join the panel. To join the panel. And you can be in the guest waiting room. All right. Now, I'm about to break down to you why I've decided to vote for Trump. I'm going to tell you why. Now, this video is going to get a lot of negative comments. It's going to get a lot of negative comments, which I don't give a crap about who gets mad at what I talk about. Like I say, click on the link so you can be in the waiting room. You could be in the waiting area, and I can bring you on. Anyway, where are my glasses on? It's a reason why I'm voting for Trump. It's the reason why. People don't like Trump because of what he says. People don't like Trump because he said this. Trump said this. Trump said that. They don't like what he says. But let me tell you what Trump does. And this is why I'm a black Republican. I'm going to tell you why I'm a black Republican. Let me tell you what he does. Let me tell you what he does. He has signed for prison reform. Do you know how many black men he has signed to get out of prison? Do you know how many people he's gotten out of prison? Also working with Kim Kardashian and a few other people to get black men out of prison and to get black men who have gotten a sentence that was unfair, wrongfully accused. He's getting black men out of jail, and black men are going home to their families. He has gotten black men out of jail, back home to their families. Okay, lots of them. Him and Kim Kardashian, a few other people. The biggest problem in the black community is black men overcrowd the prison system. black men overcrowd the prison system. Okay? Black men overcrowd the prison system. There's not enough black men in the household. So if they're getting men out of prison and sending them back to their families, I'm all for that. Let me tell you what Joe Biden did when he was in office with Barack Obama. Joe Biden will smile in your damn face, but he'll pass laws to keep black people incarcerated. Yes, Joe Biden will smile in your face and tell you everything you like to hear, but behind your back, he's passing laws to keep you incarcerated. He's passing laws to keep you on welfare. He's passing laws to throw crumbs at those who are in poverty. Don't tell me what Trump says. I watch what he does. You don't have to like what he says. I like what he does. Let me tell you what else Trump has done since he's been in office. He's taken down sex trafficking businesses. He's been overthrowing the pedo ring. He's been overthrowing the pedo ring. Another thing Trump has done. Okay? Let me tell you what else Trump has done. He's given small business owners relief money. Not only have he given pandemic assistance money, he's given business owners such as myself business relief money. And on top of that, he gave people stimulus check, and he's passing another stimulus check law. Now, what you do with your money is on you. I see a lot of people bragging about their 10K that they got, but watch how many black folk don't invest that money. See, I appreciate that he wants to invest in business owners, and Trump wants to take away welfare. Guess what Joe Biden wants to do? He wants to keep y'all on welfare, keep you broke, and keep y'all in prison. That's what Joe Biden does. And guess what else Joe Biden does? He wants to take away guns. Let me play this video about Joe Biden talking about the guns that he wants to ban. See, they want to keep you broke. This is what the Democrats want to do. They want to keep you broke, keep you on welfare, keep these thoughts, and keep these welfare terrorists that we pay money for to lay on their back, to push out babies and be violent and shake their ass. You know these thoughts that abuse the welfare system and lay on their back. They get paid to push out babies. Our tax money pay for these thoughts. Yeah, them. He wants to keep giving them money, keep you down. Okay, and he wants to take away gun control. Just in case you need your gun, you won't be prepared for any war that comes your way. I'm about to play a video about Joe Biden here. I'm about to play a video where he wants to take away guns. All right? He wants to take away guns. Now listen to this. Listen to Joe Biden. Listen to this.
Furthermore, secondly, how do you get Republicans in the U.S. to what do you do? And furthermore, secondly, how do you get Republicans in the U.S. to
Well, two things. You may remember that the only guy that's ever beaten the NRA is me. The crime bill, for real. I'm the guy that led the effort to get the Brady bill passed, which had also background checks. That wasn't in the crime bill, but that was before that. Number one. We expanded the background checks as well. And I also was able to get past an assault weapons ban, as well as a limitation of the number of bullets that could be in a magazine.
All right, now you heard him. He said he wants to do a ban. He wants to do a ban. He wants to ban certain guns. So, just in case, you can have a little gun, you can have a little tiny gun, you can have a little baby gun, but you can't have nothing where you can really protect you and your family, just in case you have to protect your family. So Biden wants to not only keep you broke, not only keep you incarcerated, but take your guns. I'm going to say that again. Joe Biden wants to keep you incarcerated. He keeps black people incarcerated. He want to keep you down. Not only do he want to keep you down, he want to take the guns from you so you won't be able to protect your family. Okay? So he wants to do a gun ban. Banning guns. Do y'all hear this? Don't tell me what Joe Biden says. I watch the stuff that he plans on doing. Don't tell me what Trump has said that you don't like. Look at what Donald Trump has done. Look what he has done. That's my point of this. That's my point. Now I said I'm going to bring somebody on in 10 minutes. Anybody else that wants to join the panel, they can join the panel. If you want to join the panel, make sure you hit the link. What's up? What's good? If y'all want to join the panel, I'm good. Anybody else want to join the panel, you can come on. You can come on in. Go ahead, talk to me.
What's happening? I see you got your Black Trump supporter show. That's what's up. I hope there's more people that tune in and hopefully feel the same way. I know I do.
Right.
Because he is doing great things. He didn't lie when he said that he wanted to make America great again. But
he really didn't.
But I think with the way that the media purports things and the way that they report it, they try to make it as if it's racist. You know, the whole big thing. He's gonna make America great again. He's gonna take it back to segregation. No, that wasn't what it was about. When he said that he wanted to make it great again, what he wanted to do was he wanted to make America the great power that it once was, which was the great manufacturing power that it was in the world. Everything was made here. We had better products. We had more money. But in the midst of democratic politics that's been in power for so long, they've weakened us.
Yes,
they've sold us out.
I agree.
They've sold it out to other countries. It's amazing how a car, you got to go to 3 different countries just to get a whole car, as opposed to just making it in one. So everything that we made is made all over the place, and then we get it all in one piece. That's not cool.
Right.
It should all be made here. And if it ain't that, it's a bunch of cheap shit that's being made over in China.
Right.
That's the big thing. And he just signed that executive order yesterday. I don't know if you know about the executive order that he signed, but he basically crippled China, at least in their business dealings with us.
What did he do? What did he sign? What did he sign?
Oh my God. Basically, to make a long story short, because it was a very long executive order, but to make a real long story short,
just give the purpose of the order. Yeah, just give the purpose.
The purpose of the order is to break our ties with them, to make a long story short. And if you've had any dealings with them, whether you be politician, university, any other small business or anything of that nature, you may be in trouble. Because we're cutting.
So let me ask you a question. I don't know if that, I'm going to be honest about that one. I don't know if that's really that wise to cut all ties with China. I don't, because like, listen, 2 powerful allies, if you become allies with another power structure, you become more powerful. You become more powerful. That's just what I believe. Why would you cut all ties with China? I don't understand that.
Look at it this way, Zill. How weak have we become to them? We're trying to get our power back.
Well, I understand that. I get that. But so you know, United States has been in debt to China for years anyway. So I mean, they've been in debt to China. So I understand getting your power back. Now I understand that. I get that.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. We're trying to not so much as break all ties, but enough that we can get our proper position back.
Okay, I get it. I get that. Now I understand that. I get that.
Now the only thing that worries me about that is, see, China has been trying to become us, as in the world's greatest superpower, for a long time. And China is known to play the long game, meaning that they can sit and wait and wait and wait and wait, put certain things into place and just let it play out in the long run. And that's one of the things that he's been trying to cut off, because that's what they've done. They'll send people that are because, you know, they're a communist country. So they'll send members of their communist party here to the United States. I'll give you an example. They'll send them here to the United States, and they'll go to a university and they'll learn what we learn. They're going to send that information back home, and then they're going to use that against us when we buy stuff from them to manufacture. How crazy is that? They'll send somebody to work for Samsung.
Say that one more time. Say that one more time so we can get a clear understanding of what you just said. Because sometimes people, let me tell you about my channel, man. People, when you repeat stuff, people ask you why you repeat yourself, and then when you say it one time, I didn't hear you. So
I got you.
So go ahead and just break it down again, so they can get a clear understanding of what you're saying.
I got you. They'll send someone to a university. Let's say they're going to school for some type of technology, cell phones or something like that. They'll learn it here. They'll get all that good information. Then they'll send that information back to China, to their manufacturing, and then we'll end up buying that right off of them. So the same
so
thing.
you're saying they basically steal,
so
you're basically saying they steal ideas and use and get paid off of our ideas.
Exactly.
That's deep.
Our intellectual properties. And that's one of the
deep.
biggest things that we need to break away from, along with like TikTok. You notice that TikTok is a big thing. The government actually said that American citizens shouldn't be using TikTok because China uses that to spy. And yesterday, TikTok actually got fined because they were using data from people in South Korea. So if y'all are using info from people in South Korea, what's to say you won't do the same thing for Americans? Because we latch on to that type of stuff. Oh, it's another new app. Let's do it. TikTok. We're going to do TikTok calendars and everything.
And the American people are so blind to these apps and all this technology. They don't even understand this stuff. These are designed. These are weapons of warfare. This is like This is like how can I pull it? Technology war. What do you call technology? It's like tech warfare. Huh?
Yeah.
It's like tech warfare. Right. That's what I'm trying to say. It's information warfare. So they make all this stuff. You think it's just about money and having fun. It's deeper than that. You don't even know what's in you don't even know what's in the infrastructure of these apps. You don't even know why they're creating them. So yeah, man, that's a good point. That's a good point.
That's the scary part. That's the scary part because think about it. Let's say not every American, 330 million Americans in the country. Let's say half of 150 million got this TikTok app, right? Y'all using it in your house, using it in your car, using it wherever you go. Okay, they can see that. So let's fast forward and say some crazy shit happened, like we getting ready to go to war with China, right? You think they don't know the layout already? They know where to find people. They know where you live at. They know everything about you.
Exactly.
That's a danger.
It's very
dangerous. That's a danger right there.
Very dangerous.
A lot of people don't want to think and take it that deep, but that's what you really need to think about, especially when we're dealing with a country like this.
Exactly. Exactly. Because it's always people plotting on America, plotting and scheming and trying to get information, trying to get ideas, trying to weaken our power structure. They're always trying. America is a target. Yes. We're a target. We're a target. They want to take power. They want to take power. Use your information. Take the power. Use your and that's how you break a country down. Is taking their power and taking their information.
That's called infiltration instead of invasion. You're gonna beat them from within. We ain't necessarily got to come and drop bombs on you.
Exactly.
We already got our people planted on the inside, and we're gonna destroy you from within.
Exactly. From within. Exactly. Yeah. So it's a different kind of warfare. Yeah. But that's some deep stuff.
Yeah, and also we're dealing with that concept, infiltration instead of invasion, also with the Black Lives Matter movement.
Explain that. I know what you're saying, but I want you to explain that for the audience. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm explaining this for mainly the Black community.
Okay.
And I say this because we are often the victims of what I call emotional exploitation.
Facts.
George Floyd would be a good example of that.
Facts.
Black man dies at the hand of a white man. Let's get all the black people riled up, and we're gonna tear some shit up as a result of it. So
it don't solve nothing.
It don't solve nothing at all. So let's get on Black Lives Matter now.
Right.
Black Lives Matter emerged back in 2016 with the death of Michael Brown, with the stuff that was going down.
Right. I remember that. Yeah. Right.
And me and a lot of my friends and the people around me that were black all thought, hey, it's a movement for black people. We finally got some people out there that's fighting for the injustice that's going on against black men. That's the media projection right there. Black men are targets of police. That's what they push out there. That's
which we are, but they use it against us. Because I know that's where you're going with it.
They basically blow it out of proportion.
Right.
They blow it out of proportion.
Got you.
If you want to talk facts, Black Lives Matter has killed more people this year than cops in the past 50. So
exactly. So why does Black Lives only matter when white cops kill us? When the biggest killer of black people are other black people? I don't get it. Black lives only matter when a white cop. No, black lives should always matter. We're killing each other at a higher rate, but y'all don't march for that. But anyway, right? You are absolutely right, bro.
So now, if you were to go online and look up the mission of Black Lives Matter, what it is that they're supposed to, what it is that they're trying to achieve. Okay, the first thing is it's owned by 4 Black women. That's the first thing.
Okay.
4 Black women. They're all lesbian. And the main thing is they want to change the nuclear structure of the family, meaning we want to get fathers out the door. Get Black fathers out. Yes.
So why would they march and protest for Black men, but then want to get them out the door?
Because that's the projection. That's the projection.
So how they trying to get Black men out the door? You explain that part.
I'm only going by what I read, Zill.
Okay.
How it is that they plan to put it into motion, I don't know, but that's clearly on their website.
Okay.
I don't know how they plan to implement that, but it's there. And that makes me
but the deep part about it is 78% of Black families are single mothers. That has already been done. So what more could you do with that? Get rid of the last 15% of Black men. I mean, what more could you do?
I have no
That's
idea.
already a damaged number. Like the number is already ridiculously high. So that's crazy.
Yeah. But it's there. They want to.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah.
They want to rid the family of the Black man, and we already see that Joe Biden has did that by himself.
Oh yeah. He passed a law to keep Black men locked up, and a lot of these Black people are rooting for Biden just because he talks nice, and they don't even know the shit that he's doing behind. You ask a Black person the stuff that Biden do, they have no clue the laws that he passed to keep Black people locked up, to keep you oppressed, to keep you down. They don't even know, but because he talks nice, we like Biden. But look at what he's doing. We don't like Trump because we don't like what Trump says. But look what Trump is doing. He's doing way more than what Biden is doing.
Last time I checked, whenever I go to place my vote for a president, it's based on what it is that he says he's going to do.
Right.
And if that lines up with the things that I like, then bam, you'll get my vote. And as far as I've been alive, Donald Trump is the only president I know that has done everything he said he was going to do.
Hold on, let me say something. Rufus Jones, if you have something to say, Rufus, join the panel. Don't believe what you read. Join the panel. Like don't say stuff in the comments. Join the panel and say what you got to say. I put the link in the description because I'm not going to just be reading. I'm not going to argue with you in the comments. If you have if you feel like you have a valid point, the panel is here. Like Taz is on here giving valid points. Don't just say stuff. Don't believe what you read. Come and explain yourself. Like I don't like when people just throw stuff out there. So okay, don't believe what you read. We already know we don't believe every single thing we read, but we read for informational purposes. And a lot of stuff out there is true. So don't say don't believe what you read. Half the stuff you read is true. Maybe not all of it, but half of it is true. So I don't like when people just throw stuff out there.
Nah,
get on the panel, bro. But go ahead, Taz.
You can join in.
Yeah, join in and say what you got to say. Right. Don't just say something and then get on the panel. I could get up to 10 people on this panel right now. Get on here and talk if you got something to say. But go ahead.
Well, yeah,
go ahead, man.
But yeah, Donald Trump is he's doing everything that he said he was going to do. And what a lot of people need to realize is this election coming up is really life or death. And the reason I say that is because if you already played the video talking about how Biden wants to get rid of guns, but that ain't the only thing that he wants to do. That ain't the only thing that he don't want you to be ready just because if he get in office, they don't want you to be ready to protect yourself if they try some old anarchy militia against mankind. They don't want you to be ready for that. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Right. That's exactly what they're going to do. See,
they don't want you to be ready.
See, what people need to realize is what we're going through right now, COVID-19. COVID-19 was going to happen regardless of who was president. But we hold
on, Taz. I'm sorry. Rufus, get on the panel, and I'm gonna block you. And you're a monthly member. But right now, I don't care if you're a monthly member or not. get on the panel and stop commenting, stop saying slick stuff in the comments, Rufus. Get on here like a man and talk to two grown men giving some good points. Don't keep talking in the comments. If you keep saying that, I'm gonna block you. I'm just letting you know. This is what the panel is for. Lord, I don't like passive aggressive men. Say what you have to say. This is what the panel is for. If you keep doing that, I'm gonna block you. And you're a monthly member, and you can delete, you can unsubscribe from me. I don't care. But go ahead, because I feel like that's big. I feel like he's disrespecting me right now. Because I say get on the panel, and he's still saying slick stuff in the comments.
Well, then he just must be a keyboard warrior. Then he just
right. He keeps saying slick stuff. Get on the panel. I don't care if you're a monthly member. Get on the panel. But go ahead. He won't get on the panel though. Go ahead, Taz.
But yeah, what I was saying was COVID-19 was going to happen regardless of who was president.
Oh yeah.
But we should be thankful that it happened
I agree with that.
when Donald Trump was president. Because if it would have, let's say Hillary would have won. If Hillary won,
it would have been all the crime rate would have really went up. They wouldn't have done nothing for me. They would have been like, well, fend for yourself. It'd have been like the purge out here. It'd have been like the purge out here.
Listen, we what 3.5 years in the Trump's presidency. If we would have been 3.5 years in the Hillary's presidency, we would have already been at war. We would have already been at war with North Korea and possibly Iran. And on top of that, dealing with a pandemic. And it's hard to see. It's like we were saying earlier. There's an information war going on. Mm-hmm. So it's information being put out crazy. Every single day is something new from all over the place. And it can be overwhelming at times because you got to kind of dissect through all of this. Okay, what's true? What ain't? Is this what's really going on, or is it really this going on?
Right.
So imagine having to deal with that and you at war. But this is why she lost her mind. This is why she lost her mind when Trump won, because Trump knew they planned. He knew what it was that they was up to, and he also knows what it is that they doing right now, which is why they panicking so hard. You're starting to see slow drips of all this pedophile stuff starting to come out.
Oh yeah, and then another thing. That's another thing I want to talk about. He's been taking down the sex trafficking rings.
Yes,
he took down a few sex trafficking rings.
Yes.
You know, so look at what he's doing. Yeah,
heavy. And no other president did that. Barack Obama wasn't trying to get rid of no sex trafficking rings when he was in office.
He did. But let me say something about Obama. Let me say something about Obama. But I have to say this in defense of Obama. You know, because he was black, you know, they fought against him and they stopped a bunch of laws he actually tried to pass. They actually worked against him in office. His own circle worked against him. I have to say that. But go ahead.
To a certain extent. We have to remember that the deep state is on both sides of the aisle. And we also have to remember that in 2012, in 2012, that's when Obama brought propaganda back. See, before he came into office, George Bush Sr. had put it away. Like, well, I don't want y'all using propaganda no more. That used to be a big thing that started back.
I get what you're saying, but hold on. I get what you're saying, but hold on. Let me say this. What I'm saying is he tried to pass a lot of bills that Congress rejected. He tried to pass like 5, 6, 7 bills. They said no. No, we're not letting you pass this. But go ahead. So what I'm saying is he did try, but what could he do if they keep rejecting every bill he tried to pass? That's all I'm saying. But go ahead. I'm gonna listen to your perspective.
I lost my train of thought for a second. But
you was talking about propaganda in 2012.
Yes. He brought back the propaganda in 2012. So now we're feeling the effects of that right now because you don't know what's fake news and what's real. You got to decipher it yourself because
you have to dig. You have to actually dig to really find out.
You got to dig,
and you have to have spiritual insight also.
Right. So we see that yesterday, Twitter got hacked. Something crazy, real crazy.
I didn't know that.
Barack Obama himself got hacked. Joe Biden got hacked. Who else was it? Bezos and a bunch of prominent people. But basically, if you had a blue check by your name, you probably can't even get into Twitter. You might be able to get in now, but he wasn't able to do that yesterday. And it's interesting that happened because it was after Trump signed the executive order against China. So I'm wondering if that was a possible cyber attack as a retaliation.
That's exactly what it was. It had to be a cyber attack. Yeah.
So it's a lot of it's a lot of things going on, but it's a lot of stuff that he's doing at the same time behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? He's building the wall. What's the purpose of building the wall? The news would have you think that he's building the wall just to keep Mexicans out, but that's not the case. Human trafficking is too big of a business. That's the reason why he's building the wall. He wants to stop human trafficking. So it's a lot. It's a lot, but I'm definitely on the side. I never was before until this COVID thing happened.
No, see, listen. When he was, I hear you. When he was running for president, I didn't vote. I didn't want to vote for Hillary or Trump. And I said if I had to choose, I said I would have voted for Trump anyway. But I didn't want to vote for neither one of them. But since he's been in office, I'm looking at his actions. And you know, on my channel, I always say, watch what people do more than what they say. See what I'm saying? So I've seen his actions tell me, oh, he's actually doing stuff, getting people out of prison, stopping sex trafficking. He's giving economic relief packages for businesses and this and that. I mean, he's trying to stop them from trying to take away our guns, all kind of stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'm with it. I'm with it then. So, and,
now I remember where I was at. This is the severity of this upcoming election. If the left get back in power, I want everybody to get used to this. Get used to being locked down. Get used to having stupid mandates like having to wear a mask everywhere because it's going to become a regular thing.
That is ridiculous, bro. That, I swear, it looks like a third world country out here. It's just like, it's ridiculous, bro.
So think about that. It will be like a third world country, but picture if China was running everything. Picture if China was running everything, because that's what's going to end up happening. You can already see Joe Biden's allegiance to China. He wants to get them back in the fold. He doesn't see China as the bad country that everybody else sees them as. He sees them as an ally. And if he retains power, it goes back to the left and the Democrats. China will rule this world. Mark my words.
You think so? You think so? Wow, that's a good point. Okay.
Yes, because it would probably be an alliance between China, Iran, and North Korea would come back to the fold. But people need to realize we controlled North Korea. It was the CIA that controlled North Korea this whole time. We had the grip on them. It was John McCain, as a matter of fact. John McCain ran that when he was alive. He was the one that ran North Korea. So, and there's another thing for anybody.
And John McCain had a lot of insight on military, and he had a lot of wisdom when it came to military and all the other stuff. So maybe that's why he was so good at controlling.
And he was also in with ISIS too, because we created ISIS.
Okay, all right. I didn't know we created ISIS.
That was actually Obama's thing. He actually came out and admitted that you wouldn't have, if the way that he worded it, it would have went right over your head. But he said it.
Wow. Okay.
But
what was you about to say to people? Everybody in the chat. What was you about to say?
Yes, to everybody in the chat. I want you guys to look into something. It's called QAnon. QAnon. It is a military operation that has been going on. Well, it's actually been going on since the 60s. It started way back.
Yeah. Let me tell you how I know that's true, because I was in the Navy 2 years, and that came up. A lot of things come up now that I hear politically. I heard when I was in the military. I was in the military. So I was in the military for like almost 2 years. Yeah, and I heard a lot of stuff that I hear now. It's like, yo, this stuff is deep. I didn't even understand it because I was young. I was only 19, 20.
Right.
And I hear it now. It's like, damn, I was in the middle of a lot of stuff and didn't even realize.
Yeah.
Didn't have a clue.
I'm a military brat. I asked my dad about it. He was on the tip like, yeah, I can tell you, but I can't tell you, and that's more to protect you than it is me. I was like, okay, I'm leaving it alone. I just want to know if it was.
So what is he saying? So what is he saying? Is top secret information?
Yeah.
Because you got top secret. In the military is top secret information, information, confidential,
and that's exactly what Q is. That's exactly what Q is. Q is
top secret information
level clearance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people get murdered. Yeah, you get murdered. Either you get murdered or you get in trouble for that stuff. Like you can get life sentences for top secret information, or they'll kill you. You play with some top secret information.
Yeah, you just
that stuff is serious. Yeah, you'll come up missing. That's serious. But that's above the police, and that's a next level stuff. That military stuff is above everything.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. So
yeah.
with that, first off, everybody, if y'all listening, there's a documentary on YouTube I want y'all to check out when y'all get done here. It's
Mhm.
called Fall of the Cabal.
Okay.
It is a
All of the
15-part documentary by a lady named Janet Assebar. She's a Dutch lady. She lives in Europe. But I
Okay.
encourage everybody to watch this video so you can get a good idea of everything that's going on now.
Okay.
There's a lead up to it.
Okay.
She's going to break it down, but watch that. It'll also give you information about Q, because once you start learning about Q, you're going to really jump on it. And if you go back and look into everything that Q has been posting since it dropped, which was about a year after Trump got in office, Q dropped. And he just started putting random drops out. But a lot of the stuff that he has been saying, and I just say he, I'm just using that as a term because I believe it's a whole team. But the information that they've put out has been coming true. I'm not even lying when I tell you that.
I mean, but listen, you got to understand, it's people that know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
It's people that know exactly what's going on. And people, and listen, people will think they're crazy because of what they know. But like, no, they ain't crazy. They've been in the middle of this stuff and they know what's going on.
Right. Yeah. So it's a lot of people right now here in 2020 that have been following since 2016, 2017 when it first came out, that have just been waiting on this stuff to come out. Like everything with the Epstein and Maxwell and the John Podestas and all that stuff. As well as everything that's happening now with the way that it's crazy.
Yeah. And let me ask you a question about Anthony Bourdain. You know, remember the chef that committed suicide?
Yeah.
People are saying that he was a sacrifice chef. Is there some truth to that? I don't know. I haven't looked it up, haven't researched it. Don't know. But do you believe he was part of the elites? He was a sacrifice.
Yes,
he hacked up bodies. You believe he probably hacked up bodies and he couldn't live with himself and he committed suicide? You know why? Because I'm like, why would he just commit suicide out of the clear blue? He was at the height of his career and he just kills himself. It didn't make sense to me.
I think what happened with Anthony Bourdain, and if you can go back and look at his old tweets, he had tweeted something crazy about Hillary Clinton.
Ooh,
I think he had said that Hillary Clinton eats babies or something like that.
Oh, I gotta look that up. And I gotta look that up.
It wasn't too long after that he quote unquote committed suicide. So we know about the Clinton.
So do you think he might So do you think he was probably a part of these sacrifices with these elites, but he wanted out? Do you believe he just wanted out of that?
Could be.
He wanted out. Either they killed him or he killed himself.
Yeah, that tweet could have been a cry for help. That tweet could have been a cry for help because these elites, they communicate with each other in weird ways.
Yeah, they sure do. They got their own language. Yeah, they got their own weirdo language.
Right. So he could have been sending out a call for help with that, and it might have just backfired on him. They got to him before the help came. I don't know. But yeah, I think he saw something that he shouldn't have seen. And
he must have. Yeah. Man, man. Yeah, man. Yo, I appreciate you, bro. I like you. Look, I like when you come on. You drop some wisdom and knowledge, and you take a lot. I know, right? You take a lot of pressure off me on the show. I like that because it gives me time. It gives me time to listen and continue to learn as well. Because we're always learning. We're always learning. Every day I'm learning something new.
That's what we got to do, man. We in a time right now. It's just like I think I was saying this on the other show. God shut everything down so people could pay attention to what's going on.
Get back to Him. Exactly. Pay attention. Right. And pay attention. Right. Exactly. And all this stuff. Right. Exactly, man. And you know what? All this stuff is biblical prophecy fulfilling itself also.
Absolutely.
So that's the spiritual. That's the spiritual side of it. Right.
That's the first thing.
Biblical prophecy, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, my brother. All right, man. Every time you want to come in, you're coming on in because you've been dropping some jewels. I tell you,
I appreciate
you chiming in, bro.
No problem.
All right, man. Thanks.
Peace.
That's what's up, man. Oh man, me and Taz had another good convo. The last couple times he was on, a lot of people were saying they loved the conversation we had, and they was like, "Yo, you and Taz, when y'all talk, it's some powerful stuff y'all be talking about, and it's good to have another brother another black man with wisdom, knowledge, and insight, and also spiritual at the same time. So I can connect with people like that. If y'all are for, if y'all for being a black Republican, if you're for generational wealth, if you're for keeping your guns, if you're for prison reform to get black men out of prison and back home to their families, hit the Cash App, GoFundMe, and hit the PayPal. We're doing 100. My goal tonight is $100. All I need is 4 people to donate $25, and we got a $100 goal just for tonight. Like I say, I'm building something on here. As you see with your boy Nick Cannon, they have fired this guy because he spoke the truth. See, they try to censor us on certain platforms. That's why black people, we need our own networks. And not just black people, truth speakers. Truth speakers. I'm not going to just say black people. Truth speakers. We need our own platforms. We need our own platforms. I don't like how they did Nick Cannon either. See, if we had our own, if truth speakers had our own platforms and our own networks, they can't silence us. They can't quiet us. They can't censor us. But see, when you're on their platforms, when you're on their websites, when you're on their apps, when you're on their social media, they can turn you on and off when they feel like it. So make sure you hit the Cash App, PayPal, GoFundMe. We building stuff over here. And tonight is a $100 goal. Oh, I see one person hit the Cash App. I appreciate you. $5. Thank you. What's your name? Loli? Loli? I can't really spell it. But I thank you for that. Now we've dropped some jewels tonight, y'all. So if you for now, I can see if you're for Joe Biden and you want black men to stay in prison. If you want your guns banned so you can't protect you and your family. If you're for abuse of the welfare system, I understand. I'm gonna say that again. If you're for abuse of the welfare system, if you're for your guns to be banned so you can't protect your family, if you're for black men staying in prison for petty crimes and petty thefts or wrongfully convicted or getting longer sentence, go ahead and vote for Joe Biden. But if you're for generational wealth, if you're for small business owner, economic relief for small business owners, people who are doing something, if you're for the shutdown of human trafficking, if you're for keeping your guns, make sure you hit the Cash App. You're a black Republican. This is going to be my new crew, the Black Republican crew. You want to be a part of the Black Republican crew, just let me know. I'm a black Republican guess why I'm a black Republican? Because I'm for generational wealth. I keep your guns to protect your family because you don't know what's going to happen in this world. I'm for prison reform, getting black men out of prison and sending them back to their families. I'm for economic relief and business loans for small business owners. Yes, I'm a black Republican. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Hit the Cash App, PayPal, and all that good. Somebody else hit the Cash App. I thank you. It's popping up on my screen. Y'all can't see it. Thank you for hitting the Cash Apps. I know some of y'all hit the PayPal sometimes. $100 goal tonight. Friday, we're going to have a $500 goal. We're trying to get this thing popping. You can join the panel. Don't tell me I'm not a Trump supporter. You get on the panel and tell me why you're not a Trump supporter. This is a panel. Don't talk in the comment section. I don't want to hear your comments. Get on the panel and give me a reason why. I gave you a reason why I'm a black Republican. I gave you a reason why I am going to vote for Trump. I'm going to give you a reason why I'm voting for Trump. Don't just say, I don't vote for Trump, and you can't give me a reason why. You can't give me a reason why. All the stuff he's done since he's been in office, and you still won't vote for him. Well, I'm going to vote for him. And I'm going to say it again. I'm voting for Trump because Trump is prison reform. Trump has signed off for hundreds of black men to get out of prison. He's done it with Kim Kardashian and a few other people. To get black men out of prison, he signed off. Where Joe Biden passed laws to keep black men incarcerated. Go ahead and vote for Joe Biden. Go ahead and vote for Joe Biden. Yeah. Your ass, you think black men are getting locked up now? You think black men are getting locked up now? Ha! Man, I don't know why he keep trying to come into my live. Anyway. Go ahead and vote for Joe Biden. Go ahead and joke for both guys. See, somebody comes in my live, but he won't join. He won't join the panel, but he'll hop in my live. Oh, and I just told you why I voted for Trump. But this guy's in his feelings about Trump. This guy is in his feelings about Trump. This guy's in his feelings. I told you why I voted for Trump. I don't care what Trump says. I look at what he does. Joe Biden will talk nice and keep black men in prison. Joe Biden will talk nice and ban your guns. Joe Biden will talk nice and continue to take your tax dollars to pay for thoughts to lay on their back to push babies out. But guess what Trump has done? He stopped human trafficking. Guess what Trump has done? He's given economic relief to small business owners. Guess what Trump has done? You keep your guns. Guess what Trump has done? Prison reform to help black men get out of prison and go home to their families. That's one of the biggest problems in the black community is no black fathers. But Trump is getting black men out of prison back home to their kids and their family. So don't come in here with your emotions because you feel some type way because of what Trump said. I'm talking about what he did. That's the problem with our society. Everybody in their feelings because what the person said, they don't like what they said. But look at what the person did. People kill me. Guess what a lot of my friends and my family will tell you? Guess what a lot of my friends and family will tell you? I'll pick on you. I'll tease you. I'll be mean to you. But guess what? I'm the nicest guy in the world. You have people that'll talk nice to you and stab you in the back like Joe Biden. You have somebody that's truthful and straight up real with you like me, and I'll do anything for anybody. I'm the nicest guy you ever want to meet as long as you don't try me. But people don't like what I say either. And I have a positive message. People don't like what I do either. And they know I have a good heart. They don't like what I say either. But I still do a lot of stuff for people. But if I came on here and talked nice, and got into your feeling and made you feel good and did something dirty, you would listen, man, I'm going to have to block this dude. I told this guy to stop coming into my live. Once you've disrespected me, it's this guy, he has disrespected me so many times. He has stalked me. He has stalked this chunk stalked my Instagram, but he keeps trying to come into the panel. Thank you for hitting the Cash App, whoever hit the Cash App. If you're for Black Wealth, we got $5. Oh, that was a $5 donation. Oh, thank you. I don't care. $5 donation is fine. You had a few people that donated $5. It's fine. We're just trying to do $100 tonight. We had about 4 people donate tonight. We appreciate it. Just need some more people to donate. I'm trying to build a platform outside of YouTube. They won't be able to censor me. They won't be able to censor me. We're going to build bigger things outside of YouTube. I want my own network. Yes, my own network. You can't censor me on my own network. You can't censor me on my own websites. You cannot censor me. Thank you. Hey, it's me. That's all I do is speak facts. Yes, that's all I do is speak facts. And that's why they don't like me. That's why they don't like me, because it's the truth. I don't like Trump. Why you don't like Trump? Because of what he said. Emotional people. Everybody's always in their feelings. They don't think logically. We live in a society of irrational people. They think irrationally. They don't think logically. I could cuss you out and give you $100. I could cuss you out and clean your car. I could cuss you out and protect you from danger. I could cuss you out and make you some food. And then you have a person that talk nice and stab you in the back. A person's actions tell me who they are, not what they say. Not what they say. And some people say, oh, Trump, he's trying to buy our votes. And if Trump is giving out all this money to buy people's votes, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Huh? What's wrong with Trump giving people what they want? Huh? What's wrong with that? If the Democrats was in office, let me tell you something. They'd throw some crumbs at you. And a lot of y'all right now probably don't even know all the money that Trump has passed out. Y'all probably don't even know. But I see a bunch of black folk. I got my 10K. I got my 10K. And they buying sneakers and Gucci and all this other stupid stuff instead of investing that money during this pandemic season. I got my 10K. And they buying sneakers and Gucci. You give it right back to the white man you claim that that's oppressing you. These black folk kill me. Yes, I'm talking about black folk now. Y'all kill me. A lot of y'all kill me. Because a lot of y'all have a poverty mentality. A lot of y'all have a broke mentality. A lot of y'all cool being modern day slaves. Y'all don't mind being slaves. When Trump is giving out business loans, pandemic 10K, pandemic reliefs, he's giving you stimulus checks. He's giving you all this stuff, and they won't invest it. And they won't invest it. Black people won't invest money. They won't build wealth. And you wonder why the rich stay rich, because every time black people get money, you give it right back to rich people. Every time black folk get some money, who's online buying all these Jordans and Gucci and Prada? Who's always giving their money back to the same people they claim they're oppressed by? Hello, somebody. Facts. Well, black man like me, I get my economic relief, and guess what I do with my money? I'm gonna invest it. You won't see Zillionaire flashing anything. You won't see me flashing a damn thing, because I'll be investing my money. I'll be investing my money, my 10, 20K. My 20, 10K will be investments. Huh? Now, I'm not gonna blow through $10, $20,000. And $10, $20,000 can go fast. Hello, somebody. 20 grand could go fast as hell. 20 grand could go fast. 20 grand ain't a lot of money. It's a nice piece of change, but it ain't a lot of money. 20 grand, and watch how many, I'm watching all these idiots online just blow through $10,000, just blow through this economic pandemic assistance money. It's crazy. Yes, they spend the most money, Taz, yes. Right, that's what I'm saying. They spend, black people give their oppressor the most money. Black people keep their oppressor rich. Black people, you keep the oppressor rich. Y'all always want, I got on Gucci, I got on this, I got that. You love to keep your oppressor rich and then scream, I'm oppressed. Every time y'all get a chunk of change, y'all give it right back to your oppressor. You give it right back to the oppressor just to flash on Instagram and Facebook. A lot of y'all don't know what generational wealth is. Generational wealth. Generational wealth is what needs to be put in the black community. It's too many generational curses. Hello, somebody. It's too many generational curses. Too many of them. I'll be back with part 2 tomorrow night. Hold on, give me 1 second. Oh, I'm gonna come right back. Hold on. I'm coming right back. Hold on. Give me a second. All right, I'm back for 5. I'm gonna be back for 5 more. I'm back for a couple more minutes. I'm back for a few more minutes. Now, I'm back for a couple more minutes. If you just came into the chat, you know, You're gonna have to rewind the video. How they get 10,000? You don't know the money they're giving out now? Hey, it's me. It's called pandemic assistance. It's called pandemic assistance. Pandemic unemployment assistance. You could get pandemic unemployment assistance, and you could get small business relief. You can get about 25,000. You get about 25,000 right now. See, a lot of y'all don't even know. See, knowledge is power. You didn't even know that. You could get $10,000 in pandemic unemployment insurance, and you could also get another 10 to 20 grand in small business relief, depending on how much money you made in your business. It's a lot of people who got both of them, and they didn't even have a business. You got people who got small business relief money, and they didn't only have a business. Right, supporting companies that don't care nothing about you. But anyway, make sure you hit, shout out to those who donated to the channel to like. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. And I'm going to say this for the last time. Donate to the channel if you're a Black Republican and you're for generational wealth. If you're for prison reform, okay? Trump then gave all this economic relief money to everybody. Stimulus checks, economic relief money, unemployment insurance relief money, small business loan money. He's also getting Black men out of jail and sending Black men home to their families with prison reform. He's done it with certain celebrities and certain politicians. He's signed off to get Black men out of prison who've been wrongfully convicted, who have gotten unfair sentences, or who've got locked up for a long time for petty stuff. The biggest problem in the Black community is no Black male figures, and Trump is sending Black men back to their families. He stopped human trafficking. He shut down the human trafficking business, and he wants people to keep their guns. He wants people to keep their guns. Joe Biden, he's trying to ban guns. Joe Biden has passed laws to keep Black men in prison. Joe Biden will take your taxpayer money, so we have to take care of welfare terrorists. Your tax money is taking care of these thoughts who lay on their back and push out babies. Oh yeah, he put money into the HBCUs. Yes, Taz, money, facts. Facts. See, Trump is a smart businessman. Smart businessman. Taz, you need to go online, my brother. Y'all need to go online, look up pandemic relief. It's a website. You can even apply for pandemic unemployment insurance. Look it up. It's online, Taz. Pandemic unemployment insurance and also pandemic small business relief. All you got to do is Google these two things. I'm giving y'all some information tonight. Pandemic unemployment insurance, pandemic unemployment assistance, pandemic small business relief. Look it up. He's giving it out. See, knowledge is power. Y'all didn't even know that. And he's giving out another stimulus check on top of all of that. On top of all of that. You could get, I'm going to say it again for y'all. If y'all don't know this, this is valuable information. You could get the pandemic unemployment assistance. That's up to 10K. You can get small business economic relief. You could get 10K or more, or maybe 5K or more, depending on how your small business is. Not only that, you can fill out for more grants. There's other grants and loans you could apply for. Not only that, he's giving another stimulus check out. So, I mean, come on, y'all. Oh, yeah, they've already signed off on the second stimulus. So look at all this money. See, Trump is smart enough to understand, in order for the economy, being a businessman, in order for the economy to run smoother, you have to distribute the money. He understands you have to distribute the money if the economy is going to run smooth in the middle of a pandemic. You have to distribute this money. What y'all do with the money is your business. Because like I say, Zillionaire is investing my money. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit the Cash App. If you're for Black wealth, hit the Cash App. If you're for prison reform for Black men, hit the Cash App. If you're for the shutdown of human trafficking, hit the Cash App. If you to keep your guns to protect your family, hit the Cash App. If you're for small business relief, economic relief for business owners, hit the Cash App. But if not, I understand. I understand. If you for Joe Biden and you want black men to stay in prison and you want your guns to be bad and you want to continue to pay for these thoughts who lay on their back and abuse the welfare system and push out babies, I get it. Oh, man. That's some deep stuff. I'll be back for part 2 tomorrow night. Shout out to y'all who hit the Cash App, PayPal, and GoFundMe. Like I say, I have a fundraiser going all year because Zillionaire is trying to build stuff too. I'm up here trying to build my own network. I don't want to keep being on their networks where any day they can censor me. Any day they can censor me, shut me up. But I know this video is going to get a lot of backlash, a lot of ignorant comments, a lot of angry comments because what I said was the truth. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button too. This video is going to get a lot of angry comments. Even though only five people donated tonight, that's fine. If I was talking about something else, it'd have been a lot more people donating. But that's fine. I'm not mad. But appreciate everyone that has supported the channel. I thank you. I'm keeping a record of all of you. And I'm going to have networks outside of YouTube. I'm going to have networks outside of YouTube. If we continue to do things on their platform, they're going to continue to censor us when they feel like it. I'll be back for part 2 tomorrow night. All right, we're going to talk about a lot more stuff. It's just a lot to talk about. And, it's just a lot more to talk about, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. No, they don't like the truth. If you notice, the people I told to get on the panel, I told a few people to get on the panel. And I told Rufus to get on the panel. He's a monthly member. And Rufus still wouldn't get on the panel. I don't know why Rufus wouldn't get on the panel. Rufus refused to get on the panel. I don't get it. All right, y'all. I appreciate the phone call from Taz. I'm out of here, man. Much love. Yes, I'm a black Republican. I'm for generational wealth. I'm for prison reform, the shutdown of human trafficking. I'm for economic relief for families and small business owners. You're doggone right. I'm gone. You heard me? You heard me?
I'm trying to own multiple businesses, driving the latest Benzes. Heaven only knows I'm a witness, and the profit gon' come tremendous. I'm trying to own multiple businesses, driving the latest Benzes. Heaven only knows I'm a witness, and the profit gon' come tremendous. Business here, business there. That's right. I'm a man.